Hello, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things movies. Today, I will be setting up my Criterion collection. I recently purchased a good bit of films from there for their 50% off sale, and I thought that before I post any more longer form videos and stuff, I just do this for fun. So I have my stack over here. I'm gonna start with the ones that I already own, and then go down to off my new purchases. Alright, so the first movie I want to showcase from my Criterion collection is 1969's Midnight Cowboy, directed by John Schlesinger, starring Dustin Hoffman and John Voight. Probably one of my top favorite films of all time. It's just really haunting, but also like really touching movie. It goes to some very dark places, but it's like kind of, in a weird way, like very like beautiful, or at least like what these two characters, like how they support each other throughout the film is like very nice, even if it just like goes to some absolutely like gut-wrenching places. I think Dustin Hoffman's performance in this is one of my favorites in a movie. I just don't know, it just kicks me in the gut every time. I love the artwork on this one, just like how colorful it is. Even if I hadn't seen it prior to buying it, I probably would have gotten it for the artwork. Definitely draws you to it. I haven't seen this exact remaster, I don't even know if it's remastered, of the movie yet. I'm sure it's great quality, because most of the releases from Criterion tend to be really good quality, so yeah, starting off strong. Definitely like a top 4 film for me. And then we have David Lynch's Mulholland Drive, one of the my other favorite film of like all time, probably the best of the 21st century. It's a very dreamlike, surreal, gorgeous looking movie. Seen it about twice now. Definitely excited to rewatch this. I've seen this exact copy of it, so very good remastering, like the visuals and sound and stuff. So yeah, we got Mulholland Drive, and we got Wim Wenders' Paris, Texas. One of the most like beautiful use of color I've ever seen in a movie. Just like there's so many frames of this that just look like a painting that you could just like hang up on your wall. Very like melancholic, beautiful, like bittersweet movie. Great performances in it. Definitely one I need to revisit. I've only seen it once. Really liked it. This one's a little bit more battered up than the rest of them, since I didn't get this one directly from Criterion. I got it from a second-hand shop at Wes Anderson's The Royal Tenenbaums. I think one of my favorite of his films, but one I have to like definitely revisit. But you know, good ensemble cast, good sense of humor. Like really like Wes Anderson's films. I think the artwork on the inside cover is pretty cool. You know, for the slipcover, it's the usual poster for the movie, which is nice. I like the little doodle style of the inside cover. My second Wes Anderson film on the Criterion is The Grand Budapest Hotel. I recently rewatched this one for my second time watching it. Just beautiful movie. I love the colors and like how the set design is, and I just like really like the story of this one. It's like really funny movie, and also like way more like emotional, but like more bittersweet than I remember it being. Probably my favorite of his films so far. Like the ensemble cast is great in it, like Ray Fiennes. Really good in like the sort of like leading role he does in this. And the inside of it too is also very beautiful. I like the pink in this one. And last on the films that I already owned in the collection, one of the most wild and insane films I've ever seen. One of my favorites, House from 1977. Love this cover art. Look at that, I want that. I want the shirt with that cover art on it. House is a movie that I cannot describe. I could. It's like a wild, crazy theater movie, and I love it. I like showing this movie to people because it's like such a fun movie, and there's like also a whole lot to it, like with the how it was made and some of the themes going on in it. There's a cat. I love cats. I think the presence of the cat greatly improves any movie, especially on the evil cat. Alright, now moving on to the movies that I just got today. Starting off with Gus Van Sant's Man in Private Idaho. I watched this for the first time like last month. Very like melancholic, sad movie about like loneliness and isolation and trying to find yourself. Definitely like one of the best like queer movies, or like movies that deal with those kind of themes. River Phoenix is really good in it. I definitely think I should watch this one again. I will admit that like I missed a lot of these Shakespearean references in this because I am not well versed in Shakespeare, specifically the plays. I believe it was Henry IV and Henry V that this movie is a loose adaptation of. So if I do a bit more research onto that, maybe I'll catch into some things that I missed when watching the movie for the first time. Also a really beautiful looking film. I felt like the landscapes and stuff they show in it. But yeah, good movie. And we are 2 for 2 on movies about road trips. Ridley Scott's Thelma and Louise. One of the like best movies of like this type of genre, like very, I think, empowering, fun movie. I like how it focuses on like the friendship between these two, and just like how endearing it is to watch, and like really root for them. Again, I've only seen this one once. Definitely want to revisit, which is why I picked it up. I have not seen this one in a hot minute. It is David Cronenberg's Videodrome, one of my favorite body horror movies. I think it's very like precedent on like how it talks about modern technology and our like obsession with that stuff and our obsession with violence in the media. Very freaky movie. Some nasty stuff going on there. I love it. I think it's been like about a year since I rewatched it though, so right here it says Long Live the New Flesh. So yeah, got this one. I've been meaning to get it for a while now, and I'm excited to revisit it. And the second last one I own in my collection, Lost Highway. Watched this one pretty recently, just like a couple of weeks ago. Like pretty haunting, disturbing, surreal, the useful adjectives you use to describe the type of film. I liked it a good bit. You know, probably revisit these sort of like most of his films eventually. But I think they're the kind of movies that you sort of need a repeat viewing of to like fully get everything. Great soundtrack in this one. I love the soundtrack. The David Bowie needle drop at the beginning. Classic. Alright, and the final film in my Criterion collection, or already owned on physical media, is Rob Reiner's The Princess Bride. To be honest, I got this one mostly for the artwork. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love this movie. It's a classic, like, comfort film for me. You know, you can just, like, rewatch it whenever you don't really get tired of it. So, yeah, that is it for my Criterion collection. Right, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it doesn't have any trouble when I try to go uploading it. You know, trying to do some things differently with how I film here. Like I said, I'm much more active on Instagram with like film reviews and stuff. I don't really do videos that much, or like long form videos. Was thinking that my next one, if I ever do one again, probably gonna be a top 10 summer horror movies list. But, you know, I had to put the films together and rewatch a few to just jog my memory, you know, find my 10 favorites and stuff, but you can expect that you might get that in the future. So just keep an eye out for that. Alright. Bye.